Tyler, just how important is scrimmage on Saturday? I know you guys have another practice tomorrow, and it's kind of one day at a time. But scrimmage, you're going to be in the stadium. What is it? What's at stake there?
It's huge for us. It's great for the freshmen to get a feel of it. There's nothing like practicing at Neyland, playing at Neyland. It's good for them to get a feel and understand the importance. I mean, when you're in there, even when it's empty, realize the magnitude of it. So it's going to be a really good time.
What do you think has enabled Coleman to come in and play as well as he has so quickly?
He's been calm with it. When he first came in, he was a little frustrated, not knowing what he needed to know. And playing right next to him, I really helped him out. And he's starting to come into his own and starting to be more confident, which really helps him out in the field.
He, I think, never really played tackle in high school. Did he kind of struggle at first with playing on the outside like that?
Who, Coleman?
Yeah.
Yeah, at first, it was a little different for him, a little faster, going against the DNs and stuff. And, he's still working on it today, still working on his technique to be perfect, No one is ever content with, what they're doing. They want to be better, so it's really good for them.
Butch talked about the chemistry of this O-line. Just where does that come from? How well do y'all work together?
It's really important for us to work together, and that means we spend time together. We had the program come into us, and it was really inspiring and eye-opening. It said you go to the movies with your friends, but you go to battle with your teammates, and that's how we approach it. We go to battle together. When we're in those third and short periods, and we're all together in that, and that really helps us connect as a unit.
Butch talked about that went back to maybe the first day after Kentucky last year. Was there a moment where you remember where y'all kind of realized, hey, this is our turn now, this is our offensive line?
Yeah, definitely. We looked at it as a new year.
Yeah.
It changed from Team 117 to Team 118 right after that game. And that was always in the back of our heads, and the reason why me, Mac, and Marcus worked so hard over the spring.
Yeah.
We really wanted to get out there and show them that we could do something.
Probably you guys, for a lot of you, it's going to be kind of your first year. You guys are first-year starters. I know Marcus did a little bit, but it's your second year with Coach Mahoney. How do you think that's helped you guys, and maybe and you understand him better because you've been around him for a year coming into this year?
Yeah, it's huge. The past 3 years for me, 2 offense coordinators, 3 O-line coaches, it makes a huge difference. Every coach teaches different, And it's really nice to have a whole year with Coach Mahoney. I really understand him. We have a great relationship. And so does all the other O-linemen. So I'm really glad that we have Coach Mahoney. He's a really great guy.
Do you think the relationship between some of you guys is maybe different than the one he had with that group last year, that they kind of all knew that this was their last year? Maybe it's tough to buy into another new coach. You think you guys have a different relationship with him maybe than they did?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Coach Mo, feels like, I really can get with these guys, The other guys are a little older, so it seemed, it's hard for them. And I know because I went through it with them, They're only a grade over me, and they went through 3 different coaches, and, they bought in as much as they could. Those are really great guys to be behind and stuff. But I think it helps Coach Mo that he has young guys, so he can connect with them really, really well.
The talk this offseason over and over again has been how you guys are a new offensive line, you're replacing the other guys. But you guys, you obviously aren't new, you've been here for a few years. Do you guys are bothered by that, take offense to the fact that people are kind of discounting you and looking over the fact that you've been with the program, you just haven't started?
We don't take it in a negative form. We take it as motivation. We hear it every day. Coach Mills tells us, everybody thinks you're the worst O-line in the nation. What are you going to do to prove to them that you're not? So it definitely helps us put a chip on our shoulder and go out there and work.
What do you like that you guys are doing for the defense? What are you most pleased with?
Most pleased with the week. Our connection is really getting together. Us guys, is really huge on communication. That's really key for the offensive line. Being able to communicate with each other. And reps after reps, that's all helping to get a better sync. To where Mac doesn't even have to make a call, and I know what it is. Or Coleman knows what it is. We don't even have to say anything to where we already know. And it's really nice to be able to form almost a click with who you're playing with.
Where are you going into Saturday's scrimmage, and what do you guys need to improve on and hope to accomplish coming out of Saturday?
More effort. We can always have more effort. Today, offense lost by 4 points. And we had 4 offsides penalties. So, That's just something right there. We can't have any mental penalties, Coach Jones says. And 4 plays, he talked about what if it was you? What if you had just made a difference on one more play? Think about if you would have won. So we need to think about it like that. Think about it like a game almost.